Hello everybody, welcome. It's Ashton from Ashton's Card Services, and today we are doing another tutorial, this time on how to crack a graded slab. In this case, it is a PSA slab. As you can see, the 1993 Ultra MJ Power in the Key. It is in a 6. This is a client's card. I'm cracking, cleaning it, sending it back to them. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. If you learned something new or just like it, I would appreciate any likes dropped on this video, as well as consider subscribing, as we will have more tutorials like this here to come in the future. So what you're going to need is well, first, a graded card, and then you're going to need some tile nippers. And honestly, these tile nippers that I have are probably best for Beckett slabs, the thicker ones. They don't do as well for the PSA slabs. I would suggest getting a smaller pair for these PSA slabs than what I have, but it will still do the job. Then you'll need a flathead screwdriver, okay? And I like this one because it's the same length from the handle to the head, and it's not too flimsy. You want a really nice, sturdy screwdriver for this. And then the last thing that I use is a plastic bag to make sure that there are no shards that go flying, because they can cut you. I've had it happen before. It is not fun. Please use something like this, okay? So now what we're going to do is put the graded card inside of the plastic bag like so. Okay, then you're gonna put your tile nippers on this top edge, and you're gonna squeeze until you hear a little crack. All right, then you're gonna go to this other edge and do the same thing. Now, if you have smaller tile nippers, it should cut through all the way, but since mine are a little bit bigger, I kind of have to twist with it until I hear that. If you have a smaller pair, it should cut straight through. Okay. Then you're going to go to the other side and do the exact same thing. Okay. And like I said, I have to twist just like so. All right. Now you're done with the tile nippers. You're going to take the card out of the bag. All right. And it's going to look something like that, hopefully, if you've done it right. Okay. So now you're going to take your flathead, and in this little gap that we've made, okay, you're going to insert the screwdriver. And if there's little shards that come off, that's totally fine. But you just want to dig it in there, like so, and then you twist it, okay? And then you can move it further towards the card, but be careful not to get too close to it, and continue to twist. Okay. Now at this point, I collect these, so I just take them out before they get too damaged. At this point, you should be able to separate the top piece a little bit, like so. All right. And this piece is actually really flimsy, so I'm just gonna let it stay its course. So what I like to do is I separate it, and this bottom piece I put against the table, and I hold it there with one of my fingers, okay? Like so. And then while that's there, I just pull with my top hand, and just like so. That was very easy to get that out. Okay? And you can just dump it out, do whatever you like. Super, super easy, super safe. That's the best way I've found. Some people like to use butter knives. I like these flatheads. It makes it easier to have a nice handle. Like I said, for these PSA slabs, I would get a smaller pair. For bigger slabs like Beckett, you definitely need a bigger, hunkier piece of meat on the tile nippers. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys learned something. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I'll make sure to respond to any questions. Again, I'd appreciate any likes on the video, and consider subscribing, please, because we'll be having more tutorials like this, and I think you guys will be able to learn something. Thank you guys. Have a blessed day. Peace out.